It's just visual. Okay, I got a guy here who's going to give you some public service announcement. He plays a number of instruments. He's a very talented musician. He is a member of a group called...
This was a scary moment for Elliot.
Scariest moment of all. Boy, am I scared. Okay, John Hamels, Doc, better known as our commentator here, and he's going to give us a little taste of the Irish and the Irish music. And remember, he does have a group, and if you want him, they play for absolutely nothing sometimes for senior centers.
That's true.
Absolutely free, and they do a wonderful job, and they specialize in Irish songs. And here he goes. You're on, John.
Well, good morning, Reed. I just wanted to point out to you that Bill and I will be playing this evening at Steiner's. Last night, I'll get back to that in a second, but last night we were at Our Lady of Victory Church in Frewsburg, and we had a well of a time. I had corned beef and cabbage, and you talked about those peppercorns. Well, I crunched down on one of those babies.
You gotta be careful to separate them out.
But we had a great time, wonderful people. We had good food, and the crowd was wonderful. And tonight, as I said, we're going to be at Steiner's Irish Pub down in Greenhurst, New York, and we'll be playing from 7 to 10. And come on out and have a good time. We play Irish music, and in the off season, we play some American folk music as well. But yes, if there was an opportunity for us to come out and play for the seniors, generally we do a lot of pro bono kind of work. Oh, if you want to pay us, that's okay too.
How do we get in touch with you? You got a phone number?
736-4255. That will take it to my house.
4255.
Right.
Okay. And anytime you want John and Doc and Bill over there, just give them a shout. Okay.
Yeah.
What's on now?
Okay, well, if you want to shoot this poster, I just want to talk a little bit about, what's happening, is that Bill and I play a variety of instruments. Bill plays about 5 different things. He plays 2 different kinds of banjos, guitar, 12-string. He plays harmonica. I play bouzouki, which is an Irish bouzouki, which is sort of like an old Greek instrument. I play mandolin and basically guitar. And Reed called me this morning and says, did I have some music we could play? And then we talked about it, and a lot of music is copyrighted. So I decided what I could do is I could bring my mandolin this morning and play a little song that I wrote, which is an Irish jig. And this goes back to my heritage of being Irish from the area of Kilkenny. And Reed, you're from Dublin and Waterford, right?
Yeah, it's almost pure.
And
we came over in 1632, I want you to
you go.
know, not during the Great Irish Sorrow. And my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather hit in the turn of the century, 1800, in Panama, and was a founder of Chautauqua County.
Wonderful. Well, my family comes right between your families, right, in the little area of Kilkenny. And this little tune I wrote is basically called Dancing in Kilkenny. So let's see what happens here. Let's see if I can get the fingers to wake up for you. So it goes a little bit like this.
It's early now, guys.
It is early, and my fingers are a wee bit tired from last night. So I wish everybody a happy St. Paddy's Day, and we've got some escape artists here over to the side that have been waiting to get on TV. There you go.
No, the people are still clapping.
There's the crowd goes wild.
Yeah.
Well, have a good one.
Yeah, thank you. John, you will notice I'm growing a beard now because I want to look just like you.
Just like me.
And then when I want to sleep in, Saturday mornings, I can just call you, and I sleep right in, and you pretend to be me because we'll look just about the same. Okay, there you go. Okay, we have another great program. I got to stop saying okay. You know, one of the chefs on the Cooking Network, who's a restaurant chef, keeps saying okay. I checked her out. It was every 10 seconds on average through the entire half-hour show. She says okay. I counted 180 one day. So anyway, we're on our way. We have Judy Loomis with us and Celeste Kearns. Judy is sitting right next to me, and these are people who we could truly call cat ladies. They rescue cats. They help cats. They go out of their way to, they at their own expense feed cats. They have a store in Westfield called the something Kitty?
Thrifty Kitty.
Thrifty Kitty, which is a secondhand store, and it has all kinds of wonderful stuff, and it's all polished and clean and beautiful. And they're now hoping to be able to lodge a few of their kitties over there, and it'd be easier for them to probably get them adopted. And they're waiting for the village of Westfield to allow this, although I wonder why there'd be any hassle about it. My God, it's such a wonderful thing to allow. And I would limit you, though, to maybe 50.
Oh, thank you.
You don't have anywhere near 50, I know.
No, we want to limit us to 25.
25 at the most. And they'll be coming and going because people will buy them
Sure.
or not buy them. You don't sell them. You just give them away. Sometimes you get a little contribution for
Oh,
their-
We charge
their-
an adoption fee of
yeah,
$40.
$40 for the, that's just,
Yes, and they do
that's
fill out an
nothing for
application.
fixing a cat, which costs
Absolutely.
$100, $200, and the shots you have to give them and everything. Oh, that's ridiculous. It's nothing. You don't have to do anything for a few months. Okay, guys, so you got a couple of kitties here already.
Oh, yes.
Oh, they're
very
dressed-
nervous kitties.
They're wearing their green, aren't they?
Yes.
These are Irish kitties.
Well, she's a redhead.
And she's got
He's a
green,
redhead,
green and
rather.
red. He's
Yes.
got, yeah, all the orange cats are males, just about.
Just,
It's a fluke once in a while a female will be
think
born.
they're
and
saying
she will-
80%.
She will be sterile. Okay, there we go. And you got a calico. They're all females.
no, this is a male. This is.
No, the
this is a-
calico.
Oh, the calicos
They're
are.
calico,
This is
yeah.
a tortoiseshell, and I guess having 3 colors, she would be considered something of a calico.
Sure, she's a
She's
calico.
a tricolored cat.
And
And,
they're all female.
we thought we-
Excepting, well, again, once in a while, you get a rare fluke.
We would describe these guys first, maybe so that they can go back into their kennels.
Well, talk
They're a
away.
little- yeah.
You know, the
They
cat,
might
you every
calm
once in a while
down,
hear the
but-
cats calling out saying, hey, how about me, how about me? And it's,
Okay.
again, you know what it sounds?
Well,
Enough to scare you to death.
this is going to turn into a Jack Hanna
Well,
program.
this is what they really sound like. Okay. All right, guys, so well, tell us, Judy Loomis, tell us about your kitty.
Would you like me to describe him? Both of these cats live in my home as fosters, so I thought I probably am better acquainted with them. And this is Sammy, and I'm thinking that Sammy would be a good spokesperson or spokescat for the problem of bullying, because he was bullied outdoors by cats, and a kind woman brought him into her home, and then her cats sort of took after him. So when Sammy came to us, he was very, very timid. And
Scared all the
he
time.
is really coming along wonderfully in my home. He is adapted very well to people, that is, the visitors that we have at the Thrifty Kitty. And I think Judy is kind of taken to him too. He loves to get into the desk drawer in our store office.
Yeah, like most cats, they love to find a little hidey place.
But the amazing thing about Sammy is he is now getting along with Shelley, and I didn't think that he would have much to do with any other cat at all. So I'm hoping that if he goes to a home, there might be one other cat, or perhaps he would be do very well by himself. But he should get lots of human attention as well. He
Okay,
is
and now
a sweetheart.
they can adopt these cats. How do they adopt them? Where do they go? Where do they call?
Well, they can call the rescue cell phone number, which is 581
Okay, let's get this right. 581
0463.
63.
Our store phone
Well, just
is,
give them one number.
Okay, just one
They'll
number?
never remember the
Oh,
other
okay,
one.
I
I
see.
mix them up sometimes. Okay, you call 581-0463 if you have any thoughts of getting a cat. You don't have to take one, but you can go and see how many cats? Dozens of cats all over the place, and they're all fixed, they're all taken care of, they've had their shots, they're all loving and caring, and they get along because they have been socialized. They're fairly social, so all of them.
oh, yes,
In
yes.
the meantime, you'll have a nice cat, not one that'll growl and bite you. Cats are very lovely. Cats are lovely. They're wonderful pet to have, and they take care of themselves so well. You don't have to walk them. Okay, what do you got here? Well, first of all, let's get this mic on you. Let me squeeze this. I'll put it right here. How's that sound?
Okay.
There you go.
Cats
All
will
right.
be after a while, but, okay. Well, Sammy is about 8 months old, and as I said, he's just coming out of his shell. He's no longer hiding or timid or afraid of people or other cats. I guess that's about My best description of Sammy, he's in good health and neutered, up to date on his shots.
All your
And
cats
he
are in
will-
good
yes,
health.
oh,
The
yes,
doctor,
yes, we
the
wouldn't
veterinary
adopt them
checks them out,
any
make sure
other
they
way.
don't have any diseases, and they're all given their shots to prevent disease, and they're also given a rabies shot, aren't they?
Yes,
that,
yes, these
they're
are old
safe.
enough for that.
They're safe, and they're all fixed, which costs a bunch, I might add. And they don't declaw them. That's kind of a cruel thing to do to cats. It saves your furniture a little bit, but in the meantime, if they ever get out and they're out like this poor thing, the other cats will attack them and eat them up. And they have no protection against dogs because their front claws are their basic protection.
Okay. Now, could I just say something about Shelley? I thought that was a very appropriate name that Judy gave to her because she is a tortoise shell, Shelley, and she's about 2 years old. And sadly, Shelley was brought to us, well, it was a good thing she was brought to us, but her circumstances were very bad in that she was in a tenant house alone for about 6 days with no evidence of food or water to be seen. And there's her beautiful little face. That's what we want to see. And we're happy to bring her into our program so that we can place her in a good home, not the kind of home where she would be abandoned by anyone. And she too is very, very healthy, very sweet dispositioned, and she and Sammy get along just wonderful. If anyone had a mind to adopt a pair of cats together,
That would be wonderful, yeah.
they would do great.
Well, actually, most people have two cats because one cat is a lonely thing. You have two cats, they play and they live together and they become friends.
That is true.
And they compete for your lap.
Where are you going?
They all love
Where are
your
you
lap.
going?
Okay, there we go, friend. That's a couple. These cats are now available. Either one of these
Yes.
Yes,
kids,
they're all
and
set.
they're ready to go. And they're all fixed up, everything perfect
Would
for
you
them.
like to?
I think he's going to have to go back.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to let them take these cats and put them away.
For the
Celeste can
time
do it-
being, maybe they're.
do it first.
maybe we'll bring
Watch your
them-
microphone.
Oh, my
Celeste.
microphone. Oh, over here.
One of
Okay.
you should just do the running.
All right,
Take
I'll
your
do
mic
the
off.
running.
Take your mic off. You
I
have to
don't
take-
think I'll ever get it back on in the right
Okay,
way, so
maybe
I'm
you
going to
won't
be
have
very
do that
careful
part. Yeah,
about
you can
tripping on the
make it.
cord.
Okay, there you go.
There you go, sweetheart.
Now, these cats are going to say, come on, how about me? And you'll hear them. You'll hear this
There
sound
you go.
coming out regularly.
Oh, what a nice picture.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
That one is Sammy.
You'll have to forgive our appearance. We're a little covered with cat hair.
Well,
That's the circumstance of life when you're in cat rescue.
everything tastes better with cat hair in it. You know
Yes.
that, don't
Oh, dear.
At my house, it's a condiment.
you? Well, you guys have had as many as 10 cats, haven't you, a piece?
I had 13 in my house at one time.
13 at one time.
Yeah,
Which-
with a litter.
They're not
you know,
your
like-
cats. They're basically cats you're just saving so that they'll be there when you adopt. Now, I hear you adopt as many as 300 a year.
I wish.
Not quite 300, but in the 5 years that we have been doing this, it's over 500 cats.
Yeah, so there you go. It's a wonderful gift. Now, where do you get the cat food? It must be a lot of cat food.
Well, part of it is donated. Walmart gives broken bags,
Good.
and we have a wonderful lady who works for the Canine Rescue who picks up the dog food and also picks up the cat food, Marcia Okerlund, and brings it to us. And we have litter and food. And otherwise, we buy what we need if we need another kind. You know, there's some might need a different formula than another one, but
Marcia
It's-
and Bob are really very
Yes.
caring people. It's
Oh,
a
yes.
Yes, they
lot
are.
in their community. And, well, now, if, of course, there must be it's a big job taking care of all these cats. You have to go in and pet them, don't you?
oh, they have to have socialization.
Uh-huh.
And we have always done it in our homes as fosters. Sammy's trying to escape. But when we have the shelter, we're only going to use foster homes like for little kittens, nursing mothers, a cat that is ill or injured and needs to be
yeah.
nursed and like that. But for the main part, we will have the others in our.
Now, you get
Well, there.
a big hand
good.
from your veterinarian. Who's that now? Dr. Rogers?
Yes, Bob Rogers
Yep.
and his wife Deb. They're fantastic to us, and the whole staff over at Village Veterinary Clinic
Truly.
is just wonderful to our cats.
Well, he's a very caring veterinarian.
Yes, he
Has
is.
a very